Hi, it's Mrs. Stitches or Sheila. Hi, everybody. Today is Flossmas day number 23. 23. So, that's 2 days until Christmas. 2 days before Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves. I had to look. 2 turtle doves. So welcome everybody. Only 2 more. Well, today and tomorrow, that's it. But I'm going to actually film on Christmas Day because I will have some stitching. These do go to Christmas Day. So 3 more Advent days. 2 more after today. Anyways, sorry, I'm a little bit out of sorts. Yesterday was not a good day for me. We got word that a friend had passed away on Saturday. And grief affects everybody in a different way. And my brain gets muddled. So that was all. I had a rough, well, not rough day, but I made a lot of mistakes and I struggled with my stitching. So it was just a tough day stitching. But I did get things done. So I got on my frosty calendar, look at it coming along. I got down here is where I was working. And I got this, and he's got a little present in his hand. There's Frosty. Frosty's going somewhere. I'm not sure where he's going, but we'll find out today. So obviously we have our last block is on the 24th. And I think it's a pretty big block. So I'm going to not give myself stress and I'm going to take 2 days to do it. So you're not going to see this tomorrow. You'll see it on the 25th. But tomorrow I'm going to draw for the $15 gift certificate to Paint with Stitches. I have everybody's names already. I'm going to cut them up tomorrow. I'll cut them up, put them in a hat, and I'm going to draw. And want to remind you that before Saturday, I'm going to include a link that her site has she has 50% off on this pattern on her Etsy shop, Paint with Stitches. I know it's finishing up, but you can stitch this and make it into like an advent calendar. And I know somebody talked about just using like a needle minder, and you just move the needle minder along on the days. So you could do that, stitch it during the year, or make it a snow day stitch, because it is frosty, or stitch it in Christmas in July. There's all sorts of options, or just save it for next year and do it as a stitch along next year. They're heavy stitches. So each day is a minimum of 400. I think tomorrow's, which I would usually do today, is I think 700 or 800 stitches. So the heavy ones are around that 700, 800 stitches, thereabouts. And the lighter ones, I think the most minimum maybe was 200 or 300. So they're not light stitches, but they're fun. They've been really fun and really enjoyable. This was the one I struggled on the most yesterday. I started this and I had to stop partway through the day. I just finished it this morning. There's some errors, little errors. So there was on the chart 2 symbols, so that confused me. So I at first was doing it without like over here, I didn't do the other symbol. And then I, at one point, believed that no, it was all supposed to be done. So then I filled in the symbol, then found out, no, it wasn't supposed to be done. So I think it's going to be today's color is filling in. So I'm going to go back and I'll just stitch over top. There's probably about 30 or 40 stitches. These are half stitches in the Placentia Bay, which is one of the Brennan Needle overdyed flosses. And it is supposed to be like the trees, the forest in the background, and kind of looks like it. My husband looked at it this morning and said, oh, it looks like Northern Lights. That's cool. When I showed him the color that's going to go over top, because I watched her video. I waited to watch her video to try and figure out what was going on. And eventually I sent her a message. I saw the next day's color, and I actually have that in my stash. So I showed him what the next day. So I haven't actually opened my box yet. So don't worry. And if you recall yesterday in Chantel's, there was a little ornament, and she said it was made on a 3D printer. The pattern, I couldn't fit the pattern on the thing. It was a bit of a struggle too. This was part of my horrible day yesterday because the holes were kind of small, and the needle that I had, I actually ended up using a thimble to push it through. I broke one of my needles, but I designed my own little pattern. So that's just my little design that I just impromptu did on it. So there you go. So that's my tiny little ornament. You'll see in the background, I got my wreath up, and those lights around it are all the little puppy dogs. I'll show you closer tomorrow. or on it's not Saturday, Christmas Day. It's actually Wednesday. No. So we'll put this up here. Oh, come on. Okay, bring you forward. There you go. Okay. I love the way that was made with the hard plastic, and the holes were great. So it's a really cute ornament. I like it a lot. Okay, so what do we have? From husband, as always, I got tons. So let's go through them all. So this, for all my chocolate peppermint people out there, how delicious does that look? Peppermint cups, dark chocolate peppermint cups. This looks, the way the name is, it looks like it's going to be an importer from Mexico or something. But no, it's made in Delta, BC. So from my homeland. Yes, from my homeland. And then we got another hide and seek. Oops, upside down. Are you? Oh, maybe you're not. You're not upside down. Hide and seek. That's good. They're yummy. Haven't opened up the last. There's going to be so many calories. And he got me some floss. Oh, let's do this first. And this big item. Oh. Some Perrier. This is, in French. Some, that's weird. Okay, some Perrier. This one is, I think, grapefruit flavored. It's hard to read. It looks like grapefruit flavored by the pictures. Oh, ginger lime. Oh, forever ginger lime. Wow. Oh, that sounds delicious. We're going out on Boxing Day evening. I'm going to save this and take that with me as my drink of choice. There we go. And then I got flosses. Let's see. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, so this one's I'm gonna guess is gonna be 823. Let's just check. 823. Oh, I already saw this number. Can you guess what number that is? 223. Now I haven't looked at this one. I'm gonna guess 923. Oh no, we got two 823s. Oh well. Great. Those always can be used. Okay, now we have our Advents. Paint with Stitches, 23. 23. That's 24. This got to be 23. This is 23. Oh, it's plastic and it's like a cardboard. Don't know. This is very strange. I don't know what could be in that. It could be a pattern. I think she's done patterns like that before. Let's see. Should I show you guys first? I'm going to miss opening presents every day, but you got to go through that. You can't live life opening presents every day. Oh, it's a magnifier. Oh, look at that. Well, you can't see it, but it's a magnifier. Oh, my husband's going to love that. His eyes are not very good, so that's great. Thank you, Chantel. Maybe I'll give it to him for Christmas. He watches this, though, so he's going to know. But that's okay. That's okay. Could have used that yesterday when I was trying to stitch the stuff I was trying to stitch, the 4 boys and an owl girl. The printing is small And then the half stitches, she reduced the size so could do the 2/4, and it was hard to see. And that's part of the whole, looks like 2 different symbols. I think it's 2 different symbols. 23, it's getting down. It's getting down. Okay, this is just going to be floss and pattern. I've already known what the color of floss is, I believe. Yeah, 550. There we go. Strong purple. Let's just look at the pattern and see if it's exactly it is. Oh, I see. Oh. Ah, okay. Interesting. So part of the confusion, if anyone else is stitching it, is on day 22, she shows a different symbol than what the actual symbol is today. So it is going to be the day 22. So it's like a Y, and now it's a different symbol. And it was funny because when I watched her video, I looked, she accidentally showed the key. So she did days 21, 22, 23. And I looked, and on the key I couldn't see the Y. And so then I ended up asking her. I was trying to solve it on my own, and it looks like it may have been a place marker when she was designing and she didn't remove. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyways, and now it looks like all the same symbol. Like the symbol today looks very similar to yesterday's, except everything's covered. So when I asked her, she says, "Oh no, there's not 2 different symbols." Like it was very, very confusing. But yeah, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go off of yesterday's chart. But yes, that's what it is. That's what I thought. Okay. And our question? Listen to how empty that is. There's probably 3 in here because I did do 1 extra one. Maybe even 2 extra. I'm not sure. I think there's 3 in here. Well, that would work out though. Okay. I don't know. I can't count always. My husband says I'm mathically challenged. I'm not, actually. Okay. Ah, well, this is very similar to the other day. What's the most annoying thing people do in public? That's sort of like the pet peeves, and we had lots of answers on the pet peeves. I used to hate so I resisted a long time getting a cell phone. I wanted to be old school. I'm a very old-fashioned type of girl. And so long time before, when they were all popular, I refused to get a cell phone. Still traveled. I would print up Google Maps. Or write down instructions. And I believed that the longer I could resist, it was better for my brain. And then so at one point, I lived in Nanaimo. We take the ferry, and I remember, I don't even know what year this was. I was probably traveling for Christmas over to my brother's place to visit him, and somebody was on a cell phone and talking loud, and it was annoying. That drove me crazy. People talking, and it seemed at the beginning people always talked louder on their cell phones. I'm not sure if it's really true. You're only hearing half a conversation. I remember one time too going to the bathroom and somebody in another stall saying, "Hi, how you doing?" Fine. And then realized they're actually talking on the phone on the toilet. That's kind of weird. That is still public. So it's probably cell phone behavior. Now I'm part of the crowd. Now I got the phone. I got data. I resisted data forever, which actually, again, limits your phone to just being a phone and a camera, not a little mini computer, but now it is a mini computer. So I still try to be a little respectful. I think cell phone etiquette is horrible, and seeing people at restaurants sitting with their cell phone or in public settings whipping the cell phone out. I think that's probably the biggest thing is cell phone etiquette, and people not focused on others, not paying attention to others, and only paying attention to social media, probably on their phone. You know, it's fine if it's something important, but usually it's not. I don't think it is, but anyways. So that's probably my thing I find the most annoying in public. But that's very similar to the pet peeve, I think, but maybe it's slightly different. But anyways, if there's anything that annoys you that people do in public, let me know. And 2 more days. 2 more days. So have a great Flossmas Day 23, everybody, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.